To give a quick summary then of how our understanding of space and time changed with Einstein's special relativity of 1905, let's compare what Newton said about physical reality, what we call classical physics, with what Einstein said in special relativity. According to classical physics, space is nothing. It's emptiness, it's the empty stage where matter, energy, and forces exist and do their things. According to special relativity, space is not nothing. It's something, and just like anything else, it has particular properties of length and so on. According to classical physics, space is three-dimensional, consisting of length, width, and height, and time is completely separate. It's simply the progression of events involving matter, energy, forces within space, but the two are unconnected. What Einstein showed us is that space and time are actually linked together as the same thing, space-time, that is four-dimensional. 3 dimensions of space, length, width, and height, plus the fourth invisible dimension of time. According to classical physics, space and time are rigid and they're absolute. They never change. They're the same for everyone. No matter where you are or what you're doing, a meter is a meter is a meter, and a second is a second is a second. But according to special relativity, space-time is malleable and it's affected by motion, so that for a moving object, an object moving relative to you, the length contracts, the time stretches out and slows down, even though these effects are only noticeable for the speed near the speed of light, which is why Newton never ever realized this. Turns out that length and time are not absolute. They are relative to the person measuring them and the frames of reference that are involved. Finally, according to classical physics, matter and energy are two completely different things. Matter is stuff, it consists of particles. Energy is this thing that makes matter do anything, to give off heat, give off light, give off sound, move. According to Einstein, matter and energy are actually the same thing, showing up in two different forms, something he called mass energy, and that you can convert one into the other according to the equation E equals mc squared. A radically different picture of the universe where space and time need to be considered in any sort of understanding of the universe because they're changeable, they're alterable. Matter and energy are the same thing that show up in different ways. A very, very, very different picture of the universe.